It's mad. I still feel like shot away from the dream I had. It was like I saw the truth, the disrespect, the gaslighting, the real dirt that can be uplifted on other people's lives and how they've tried to uplift dirt on mine. But you see, I aired all of mine for a reason, because my story is very real, and I've been on a very real mission to fucking expose my truth about what happened to me with my employers. But there was something that happened when I went into psychosis that affected me. And then when I was in hospital, moves were made behind my back to basically bury my life. And it was every time I was in hospital this happened. And like, for me, I just think, why would you do that to someone in hospital? Like when someone goes to hospital, like, I get it if someone goes to prison, but a mental hospital isn't prison. It's a hospital. I mean, I know they treat it like prison, like for some people, but for me, it was a healing place. It was the only healing place there was for me. Like all the stuff that was like brought out and used against me, I'm like, I've got a different version of events, and I'm just seeing it now. I'm seeing it for what it is, and honestly, the people that did it, I don't believe you might not have done it intentionally this way. I think a lot happened, but how it looks now is what's important, and it's what's important to me, because it's how I can read and interpret everything that happened, so that I can just get an understanding of everything that I went through. And like some indoctrinations are so ingrained in people that they cannot see the errors of their ways and how they affect other people by their behavior patterns. In their mind, they think they're being good, but they're not. They're doing behaviors that really hurt people, really damage people. And that was the shit that I experienced in my lowest time in my whole fucking life. And now I'm just a reckoning, because all the men that buried me, you fucking birthed something. You've birthed something in me, and I tell you what, I ain't half going to be a force to be reckoned with. The fucking vibration and energy I'm getting myself on is getting away from this bullshit. Me and my kids. You ain't fucking taking my kids off me. I ain't having it. I've fucking spilled the fucking beans on it all, mate. And I've got fucking documented evidence that fucking paints the true narrative that some fucking shady shit, was done. It was like I was trying to get rid of, it was mad. I mean, I don't think that was the case, but the way it's looking now, is the case. And I tell you what, I ain't half got a good side to myself, because there was only one version of events, you see. I mean, even on the letter, it said that they didn't know where I was. On court letters, it was made out that I had abandoned my kids and disappeared. No one knew where I was. But that's a lie, because I was in hospital. I didn't abandon them. I just fucking landed in hospital because I was sick. How everyone else does when they're sick. They land in hospital. But just because you didn't really understand the type of hospital I was in, you acted like I was some fucking scumbag in prison. When I was trying to get help, I was actually doing the steps and everything in there, to fucking get better. And instead of getting fucking appreciated for being an individual who went and got help and tried to help themselves. No, instead, I get demonised as if I'm the shittest person in the world because I had to go away from society to fix myself, because the damage that was done to me from people, like, it was so catastrophic for me. You may have been able to just roll on like nothing matters. That's you. That ain't me. The whole thing rocked me to my core. It fucking broke me into a million pieces. And then you want me to stand up in court and say sorry that your actions broke me into a million pieces. And you want me to give you my kids. I think you've fucking lost your mind, mate. I think you've lost your mind, and I think you forgot who I am. Because the narrative you've painted about me is bollocks. It's fucking bollocks. And I honestly don't give a shit anymore, because Stacey Rowe died. Yeah. The woman that you pretended to love, she died. And now I'm somebody who just wants to tell the story. Like, whatever consequences comes from it, it comes from it. Because I've been living with nothing but consequences. No fucker else has. I've just been living with nothing but the consequences. But yet no one wants to hear my version of events. How I see the fucking manipulation, the fucking control, the financial abuse, the fucking emotional abuse. All of it. I can fucking see it. And I can see the evidence that I've got over time that matches up to what my mindset is showing me of the situation I'm in. So I just really didn't want this kind of fight, if I'm honest with you, but I just feel like my only way out is telling my truth. My only way to survive, like survival of the fittest, innit? Like, I'm just trying to survive like everyone else, and I barely survived, and I've been drowning in it. Like, and now I'm just really trying to like do right, and I'm like, I feel like I kept trying to do right, and I can prove it. I kept trying to do like things to help, but then I wasn't receiving the same. Like, I received fuck all, like, boom, in the bin, because you're disgusting and worthless, and nobody cares about you now, and everybody hates you. Like, that was the kind of fucking vibe I got. You're useless now. You can't be the mother to your kids because you're sick. We don't want to know you anymore. That was literally what happened. Yeah, because that's my version of events. That was Stacey Rose. She wrote a lot about it. She wrote a lot about how it hurt her and how it broke her and how it made her want to end her life, because that's what people were doing when she was trying to get help and she was really poorly, so it made her want to end her life, you know. And we did it 6 times. Big attempts, no fucking fake shit. Like, they were real attempts. I fucking was pissed off. I kept failing. I fucking was. I was doing my fucking edit. I wanted it to be over. It was a fucking nightmare. And now, like, what, you want me to fucking not say anything? You want me to not say anything about what happened that day? Yeah. And the person who I had the altercation with, I suspect is the one that's been doing all the malicious stuff, like ringing up. How many different services did you ring up? Do you know, when I got out of hospital, I had about 4 phone calls from 4 different services about the work. That was the first time. Like, loads of people started calling me to question like this activity that was happening in official manners about me, and I'm like, no, like, I never knew half the shit. It was mad. It was such a fucking malicious tactical thing, and it was done through hate because somebody like didn't stay to listen to all of the story. I tried to tell them something to get some help, and they fucking reacted badly to me, and then a fucking hate campaign happened, and I was never allowed to talk about it. Well, if I go to court, then we talk about it, and we talk about exactly what happened that day. Because if you remember, I had an episode that day after I was called a liar and that I made it up and shit. And then My husband took me to the Caledon Centre because of it. And then he left me. And then loads of shit happened. But then now I'm out of it because I was very vulnerable then. So I started thinking I was crazy and attacking myself because of it. And then I come out of it and I'm like, no, because it was something I witnessed. It was something I witnessed that needed to be discussed. And I was trying to get help to discuss it so we can resolve it in the best way. But instead it got fucking twisted up like a fucking pretzel. And then a lot of shit went down. So you think you're all nice and that, but take a look at how it's looking now. Take a look at my from my lens, because my lens is noticing a lot of discrepancies within the other side. So my only defense is to tell the truth, and then we'll have to see what happens. And again, that falls back to the karma of what's been trying to done to me. Will that be the downfall of you? Because it's the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I mean, it might not be the case, but it's a big gamble now we're living in. We're living in a big gamble, and I'm in a position where I have to get my kids back, and I'll do it with my truth, because that's what I stand for. And I'm not gonna change my beliefs because of anybody else's fucking lack of knowledge. I'm really not. So that fucking shitty dreams really fragged my head this morning, but I'm just fucking documenting this shit now because, I don't know, I'm just starting to feel something, and I'm ready to fucking fight. I'm ready to fight for justice. Justice for women. Yeah, because in the home too. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's some shit that we need to discuss. Really is, you know. And, I mean, I'd much rather the white flags in this fucking peace, love and light, if I'm honest with you. But if I'm made to go up in that situation that's coming up, if I am put in that room, I'm fucking releasing my throat chakra, and I'm releasing it all. And we'll be going over a lot of shit from the marriage that people didn't know about. So there's private shit in a marriage that happens between a man and wife. Now, in the situation I'm about to go in, I'm about to out some shit. Like, and I've got some shit to say, because fucking some people weren't saints, just so you know, and I can back it up and I can prove it. So it is time for the masks to come off. My mask is off. What you see is what you get, baby. Like, look at me. I'm fucking up and down with my multiple personality. So I got mental health damage and shit like that from everything I experienced. And you want to fucking cause me more brain damage? Again? Fuck off. You ain't doing it to me this time. Like, it ain't happening. So, kiss my fucking ass if you think I'm backing down.